Our next guest is known for his critically acclaimed performances in projects like The Mentalist, Troy, Generation Kill, and so many more. Now he's here to shed light on a foundation close to his heart and how he's using AI for good. Please say hello to Owain Yeoman. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Okay, Owain, so I looked your name up, and it's O-W-A-I-N,
yes.
right? And I didn't realize that that was Owen. Is that a Welsh spelling?
It's a Welsh name. Now, if you want to be really Welsh, it's pronounced Owain. Oh. So I always say it's how most people feel like at the end of a Friday night. Oh, wine. You know, so Owain Yeoman, but to be quite honest, Owen's great, yeah.
Well, and I didn't know, we were just talking before this, that I didn't know the Welsh were such great singers. I had no, I'm actually Welsh too, by the way.
Oh, you are?
Yes,
I love
I had
that.
no idea. And then you said you had what is your go-to karaoke song?
I'm a Sinatra guy, but please don't make me sing now. No one needs to hear that this time in the morning, I promise you.
And it came from the mines when they were singing in the mines?
That's my understanding. I think to keep morale high, you know, when they were down there, they were all singing along, but that's true, yeah. Tom Jones, Shirley Bassey, we have a fine export quality of singers from Wales.
Yeah. Well, not only am I Welsh, but also I am the daughter of two educators, which I read that you're the son
Likewise.
of two educators, and so education is very, very important to you.
Yeah.
Why is it? Talk to me about that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a sort of, this is a real return to my roots. You know, I'm a partner and owner in edYOU.com. We're an online learning and wellness platform that utilizes conversational AI tutors for personalized learning, test prep, and professional certification. And it's really exciting for me to be able to leverage modern technology for the good of education. I think we're in a you know, a sad place with education right now. Literacy and numeracy levels are down to the lowest point they've been since the 1970s. And I think if I can do a little something to reverse that trend, to give teachers who I've seen firsthand through my mum and dad struggling with curriculum and syllabus and admin and all of those things, to give them a dynamic assistant and make learning engaging, give a tutor to every single student, that would be a dream come true.
You know, a lot of people are scared of AI in terms of education. Like there's these AI screens to make sure you're not using it on your essays and that you're not, you know, cheating. But you're saying it can be really helpful, not hurtful.
Yeah, I think it's all about, you know, the ethical and safe deployment of any technology. And I think that ChatGPT has become, I think the #1 concern for educators is that AI is being used for plagiarism. And in that respect, edYOU.com is the anti-plagiarist, because we're not just giving you the answer, we're giving you the methodology. We're actually using conversational AI tutors as teachers. So it really extends the classroom. It gives you a flipped classroom. We've curated a proprietary ingestion engine, an intelligent curation engine to give our AI guidelines. And I think that's what it's really all about, putting humans in the loop, guiding the experience, curating the experience.
So my daughter's in college and she just took chemistry, right?
Okay.
So there was this equation in chemistry. I was out in 5th grade with the math, but my husband didn't know how to do it. We didn't know how to do it. Is that something you can just plug in and then anything?
Absolutely. Now, my daughter's 9, and I knew at some point I was never a math person. I knew that my math would probably tap out. I just hoped that it wouldn't be at 3rd grade.
Right.
So, you know, we've been able to utilize our tutors. In fact, one of our conversational tutors is named after my daughter. Eva.
Really?
So Eva gets to be taught by Eva, which is a lot of fun for her. And yeah, it really just, what I love is that I think it gateways education. You know, if you're not a traditional text-based learner, being able to have a platform that reduces the bar of education to just conversation. It's the Socratic method of learning, being able to talk and discuss.
And so if Eva has a question about, I don't know, some moment in history or something that comes up, does she literally speak to her computer, or how
Absolutely, yeah. It's like we're talking right now. It's that simple. Yeah, we wanted to make it accessible, universal, a borderless educational solution.
Yeah. So
from Ever to the Everest Family Foundation, I know you guys just had a collaboration for the holidays. Can you tell us about that?
We did. It was just a beautiful day at Calamigos Ranch on Sunday, where edYOU and the Everest Foundation, my partner at edYOU is Dr. Michael Everest, and his wonderful family foundation does extraordinary work to support the community. And, you know, I think at this time of plenty, Christmas is a time of joy for a lot of us, being able to reflect on the fact that there are you know, those members of our communities who are perhaps underserved and slightly less fortunate, just to be able to put a smile on their faces, doing all the things that kids should be doing, you know, making cookies, gingerbread houses, meeting that guy in the big red suit with the white beard. You know, he was quite popular. So, yeah, it was a magical day. And being able to forget their worries for a couple minutes, that was, yeah.
Well, you know, and I didn't realize that actual schools in the local area are already utilizing edYOU.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sierra Canyon, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
What are some of the other, or any other schools?
So we've been, you know, Sierra Canyon has been a dynamic partner of ours from the beginning for 2 years now. We actually tested the platform there to make sure that it worked, you know, and we showed that those using it managed to increase their test results by up to 15%. That's 240
Really?
SAT
Wow.
points. So that is a educational game changer. So we're super proud to offer this technology. Sierra Canyon have been tremendously supportive, and they've now been rolling it further and further out. So it's gone from a pilot to 500 students. Next year it'll be 1,000 students. So the momentum is on our side. We just want to keep growing and spreading that educational mission.
This has been fascinating,
Yeah.
absolutely fascinating. And thank you so much for what you're doing.
Of course.
As you know, kids of educators, I commend you. So nice to meet you. Thank you
too.
again for joining us. And if you guys want to learn more about edYOU, you can learn about it on the foundation. You can get involved. Visit edYOU.com. Thank you so much. So good
Pleasure.
to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.